as well about how clear eardrum was. And I've just got some still images, and I've just got a pencil and instill some olive oil spray. And I'm actually suctioning this whilst the spray is in situ. When I first started using spray during the procedure, I used to let it soak and then drain and go back in. With an endoscope, sometimes that is the best method, but because the lens of the endoscope can get blurred a bit, but when you, with the WAXscope, it's like a handheld microscope as such. So it's more otoscopic, microscopic. The lens is not in the ear, therefore there's less blurriness. So it's one of the advantages actually of the WAXscope. Now this patient's got quite a narrow ear canal entrance. I don't know if you saw it when I entered the ear. But you can just see how much we've widened it using the WAXscope. So I'm using the 4.25mm speculum. We've got a smaller size, 3.5mm, and two larger sizes of 5mm. It's probably going to be the standard size, and 5.75mm. So we're just trying to loosen this wax off the canal wall. It was quite a severe impaction. I think I have some still images that I'll upload at the end of the video. Now, if you continue to watch and see the view of the eardrum in both sides, it's quite a breathtaking view actually. You can see just how powerful the WAXscope is in terms of providing magnification and clarity and focus. It's probably one of the best views I've had so far using the WAXscope. So just put some more oil here, just at the base of the ear canal. Just showing, you can see this is dead skin. And this is the wax that I'm on now, but prior to that you can see there's a ribbon of dead skin, and that skin's there. You can see it's just to the right of the suction probe. 60% of earwax is actually dead skin, and the skin amalgamates with an oily sweat in the ear. This sweat is produced by modified alkaline glands, so the same glands that are found under your armpits. So it's an oily sweat and also an oily lipid secretion called sebum. By the sebaceous glands, and it's similar to the sebaceous glands on the forehead, or in fact the same. So it's the same compound. And all these three ingredients combine and amalgamate to form wax. So we're just trying to go around the periphery of this wax blood, and you can see it's really impacted. And in a moment, I'm going to revert to an ear hook. And the ear hook does come to rest you actually. You can see that oil softened the surface of this wax, the natural surface, but then once that wax, that soften has been removed, we've got another layer. So it's one of those procedures where you have to be patient, and I'm just showing it, and it's lodged, that's the other thing you can see. I'm just trying to wring this out, and it's coming forward slightly, but it's still trapped there, it's not really fully released. I've got it more mobile there, so it's no longer attached to the canal walls. The discologies have been removed, but still somewhat tricky bringing it out of here. It'd be interesting if any viewers are watching the videos and they are using loupes or a microscope or any other device to remove wax other than the endoscope. Just drop a comment and just you could let me know how you feel the view compares to your current technique and wax. That would be a very useful guide. So I'm just scanning around the top of the ear, and you can see I've just adjusted the focus there, and I'm just gliding in with the hook. I'm getting to the roof of the ear canal here, embedding the tip into the core of the wax. Now this is the patient's left ear, and we've still got the right ear to do. The right ear is more complex for here, so it took a bit longer. So again, two-stage heat. So I'm slowly bringing this wax back forwards, and some of the wax did come out, but at the same time the ear hook did also just dissect through the wax. It cut through the wax like a hot knife through butter. So I'm just going back further in, and slowly bringing this forward. You can see that each motion of bringing the wax forward and then going back. Trying to bring it again, trying to release it and extract it out. So I think I've got that right behind there. This is when I'm trying to pull that in one go, which I think I did manage in the end. piece that got trapped at the entrance, and that's because, as I mentioned, the entrance is quite a narrow entrance. Just getting the hook in behind, and kind of literally prizing it forwards. There's the big nice one. So I've got some still images at the end. Now, if you look at this eardrum, we're going to dilate the ear canal. I'm going to turn the WAXscope towards the eardrum, and I'm going to adjust it in focus. You can just see how focused and clear that is. And I would have to say the view from the right ear is actually more spectacular. You just see how focused we can do. Really see all those capillaries and the vessels and the hand of Manius. So I'm really pleased with that. Now we're on to the patient's right ear, and again the entrance is narrow, but just straightening it using the speculum. And this is where I think the WAXscope will benefit a lot more people possibly than the endoscope. Now, the iClearScope endoscope, the endoscopic view is, as I've said several times in the past, and I'm sure I'll continue to say, it's unparalleled. And it's something that can compete against an endoscope. And more particularly the iClearScope that we've developed, which is been developed for the purpose of wax removal, so we've designed it in such a way where it provides the optimal optics for wax removal. But people do struggle in terms of dilating the ear canal, widening it, because there's no speculum with an endoscope. You're having to use the tip of the endoscope to manipulate the ear open and stretch it open. So this is where I think the WAXscope comes into its own for those people that can struggle, and there is a fair few number of percentage that do. This is far more user-friendly. Now, of course, you lose the field of view, and unfortunately you can't have the speculum and the field of view. However, you do gain user-friendliness. I would say in terms of focus and magnification, I think the WAXscope actually is really more superior than the endoscope in that respect. So similar to the patient's right ear, just put some drops in here. I'm just going to wriggle this, and you can see it begins to mobilise it, but there's quite a tussle, this one. And again, I'm going to have to use hooks. I haven't seen lots of hooks now. So I'm just going around the roof of the ear canal. This is the top right. Central back down. Just looking for a weak spot. And quite often with wax plugs, if you remove it inferiorly and wriggle up, because they can get trapped in the inferior recess if you kind of manipulate the wax plug up and away. If it is trapped in the inferior, so if you won't be able to see, because that's more deeper in the ear, it can release itself and come out. So just going to adjust the focus there. I'm going to go with the hook. And you can just see the view it provides with the hook. It's crystal clear. The wax here is probably a bit more softer. Although it is bringing some wax out, it's also cutting through it somewhat. Just slice through it. I've got to get back on the suction probe so I can bring out some small pieces. And sometimes that's why I use an ear hook. I use an ear hook not to necessarily remove the wax in one solid piece, although we did manage that, and I think I'm going to, in the end, inevitably remove the hook. But sometimes you use the hook just to chisel through hard wax or slice up softer wax, and you go back on the suction. So you're using the tools in combination, and that's key. So with that first ear, the left ear, I don't think I'll be able to remove that with suction alone. If I did, it would be quite a long procedure. That's where the hook did assist. What sometimes can be a bit easier with WAXscope is when you're using mechanical instruments. Mechanical instruments, when I say mechanical instruments, I refer to the ear hook, tops and horn, or forceps, because the ear canal is quite, you're straightening it with the speculum, you get a clear line of sight actually, and so you can possibly go a bit deeper. But an endoscope is a bit trickier because obviously the insertion, although you are straightening the ear canal slightly with the endoscope, sometimes it's hard to get past the second bend with a hook and scoop confidently. So but I think with the WAXscope, probably a tad easier. Okay, I'm just going to stretch the ear open. Just go back and help to get to the back part of the ear canal. Get in behind, separating, see, separating from the back part of the ear canal. As I am, I'm coming back out the hook. Just put some more oil in there. This is a good trick and tip for anyone performing ear wax. When you've got this consistency of wax, if you put some oil in, it does make a big difference. Put some teasers forwards. So we're just near the entrance now, and so the patient's entrance is a bit narrow. It's narrower than the width of damage of the wax, but just stretch the ear open again. Back in. Get that suction grip. You've got to be careful you don't come away too quickly with the suction probe. If you come away too quickly, you'll lose the grip, and the wax won't come out as well. But I think I managed to get a slightly big plug in the end. Separated. That's where the hook's quite good. It's got a slim diameter, a slip, but it's can be used in tight spaces like that. Okay, so this is slightly bit shorter to my mount. We're near the entrance now, so the wax is coming out. I do manage to get the try to put it out in solid mass. And this patient's, the right ear in particular, is a lot more bendier than the left ear. As I'm trying to, with this wax blade, I'm trying to navigate around the bend. So as I'm getting such a grip, bringing it away from the eardrum, but also got to curl it to your right ear, so it gets around that second bend. Myself, don't lose the suction grip because I've got a good grip. We can see this plug is coming out from dead skin. And do wait for the view of this eardrum in particular. I thought the left one was great, but it's just stunning how clear and vivid. I think that's what my clinic manager was the face that she used today. Just saw the eardrum in the video, it was just so vivid. So there we are, just stretching the ear open. I'm going to adjust the focus. Breathtaking view that is. Of course, plates back with the patient shows a law as well about how to do the eardrum was. I've just got some still images. I've just got a pencil.